What's going on, Yankee fans? Welcome to Yankees on Fire. Your host, Pyro Espinal. I want to apologize for the setting. Right now, I don't have my lighting because not in Dominican Republic right now. I'm in New York and I don't have my lighting with me and I don't have my microphone and all my equipment from the studio. So I still have it at home. So I want to apologize before I start this. So today, today the Yankees are facing the Giants. The Yankees are facing Maley. Grisham is going to start leading off the game, and he's going to be followed by Judge playing right field. Grisham is going to be playing center field. Right, Judge is going to be hitting second, playing right field. He's going to be followed by Cody Bellinger in left field, and he's going to be followed by Rice playing first base. Stanton is going to be DHing, and Chisholm's going to be playing second base, followed by Caballero at shortstop. McMahon playing third base, and Austin Rose is going to be hitting ninth, um, and he's going to be behind the plate. Maley is going to be starting for the Giants. Will Warren is going to be pitching for the Yankees. The game is scheduled to start at 7:15. I apologize. So it should be starting now any second. The game is scheduled to start at 7:15. I apologize. So it should be starting now any second. First pitch is a ball outside. Second pitch is a strike outside. The count is 1-1. Third pitch is a foul, so it's the count is 1-2. Grisham just asked for a timeout. The count is 1-2. Pitch outside is a ball. The count is 2-2. Another pitch outside, right down in the corner, and the count is 3-2. The count is 3-2. Grisham's going to be followed up by Judge. And he flies out to right field. There's one out. Judge is up. Judge right now is hitting 111. It's just 2 games. He did hit his first homer of the season yesterday. He hit a monster home run off Robbie Ray. First pitch is foul. The count is 1-0. 0-1. Second pitch is a ball in the dirt. The count is 1-1. Judge grounds out to third baseman Matt Chapman for that's the second out. Bellinger's up. Bellinger hits a triple on a sharp fly ball to center field. And okay, now runner on third, 2 outs, and Rice is up. Nice hitting by Belly. Go, Belly. Come on. Rice is up. First pitch is a call strike. The count is 0-1. Second pitch is another called strike. The count is 0-2. Third pitch is a ball in the dirt. The count is 1-2. And he swings at the first pitch, and he hits into he grounds out shortstop Willie Adames, and the inning is over. It's 3 outs. Now it's the Giants' turn to bat. They're going to be starting is going to be Lee is going to be leading off. He's going to be followed. Lee's playing right field. He's going to be followed by Matt Chapman playing third base. And then he's going to be followed by Arias playing second base. And then he's going to be followed by Devers as a DH. Ramos is the fifth batter, and he's going to be playing left field. Adames is going to be at shortstop, batting sixth. He's going to be followed by Bader, batting seventh, playing center field. And Bailey's going to be hitting eighth and behind the plate. And Schmidt is going to be hitting ninth and playing first base. Will Warren will be pitching for the Yankees. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and if you are the subscriber number 100, you're gonna win a Yankees hat. Okay. You must live. The main the only condition is you must live in the U.S. Okay, so I can send it to you. The first pitch is up and away. It's a called strike. He swings at the second pitch, and it's a ground out to second base. Yes, Chisholm. First pitch is a ball inside for Matt Chapman. Second pitch is a swinging strike. The count is 1-1. Third pitch is a foul ball, so the count is 1-2. He asked for timeout now. The count is 1-2, and there's one out. He'll be followed by a rise. And he grounds out the first baseman, Ben Rice. That's 2 outs. So Arise is up with 2 outs. His first pitch is a called strike. The count is 0-1. Second pitch is a foul ball. The count is 0-2. Batter's asking for a timeout. The count is 0-2. There's 2 outs. And he's followed by Devers. He swings at the third pitch, and it's a hit. He hits a single and a ground ball to center field. Devers is up. A runner on first and 2 outs. First pitch is a strike right down the middle. The count is 0-1. Second pitch is a foul ball. The count is 0-2. The count is 0-2. Running on first, 2 outs. The third pitch is a ball, up and in. And the count is 1-2. Batter's asking for is timeout, and the count is 1-2, 2 outs, and a runner on first. And another hit. Mm-hmm. So Devers gets a hit now on a single on a line drive to left fielder, Cody Bellinger. So they have runners on set first and second. Two outs, and Ramos is up. Two outs, two runners on base, and Ramos is hitting. First pitch is a called strike. The count is 0-1. Second pitch is a ball outside. The count is 1-1. The third pitch is a swinging strike. The count is 1-2. Okay. Count is 1-2 right now. You have runners on first and second, and 2 outs. And this is the bottom of the first inning. The batter asks for a timeout. Count is 1-2. 2 outs and 2 runners on base. Bottom of the first inning. Luis Ariz steals third base. So we have runners at the corners right now and 2 outs. And the count is 1-2. Fourth pitch is a foul ball. The count is 1-2. Fifth pitch is a ball in the dirt, and the counter is 2-2. 2-2. Runners at the corners, and the 2 outs at the bottom of the first inning. It's another foul ball. Pitch number 6, a foul ball. The count is still 2-2. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Another foul ball. The count is still 2-2. Runners at the corners and 2 outs. Another foul ball on pitch number 8. That's Ramos putting up a good at bat. The count is 2-2 and 2 outs with runners at the corners. Bottom of the first inning. And this is the 8th pitch of the at bat. The next pitch would be the 9th pitch of the at bat. And it's a ball. The count is full, 3-2. With an at bat by Ramos. The count is 3-2, and we have runners at the corners and 2 outs. And he strikes out, swinging. Ramos strikes out swinging at the 10th pitch at the at bat. What an at bat by Ramos, but he's out. Now, the Giants didn't score any runs during the inning. They did put some people. They had runners in first at third, but Loser Rice stole third base. But Will Warren was able to take care of the situation by striking out Ramos to end the ending with the 10th pitch of the at bat. Now, as I was saying, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, okay? That's the only way that we can get other people to be able to see this show up on their feed, and so they can see it. And also, I'm gonna be giving out a Yankee hat to the subscriber number 100. But you must live in the U.S. in order for me to deliver the hat to you. You can have it's going to be a Yankee hat in whatever color you want. You just let me know your size and which color you want it to be, okay? But like I said, you must live in the U.S., okay? But make sure, if you're watching the show, make sure you subscribe, okay? Stanton is going to be starting the second inning for the Yankees, and he's going to be followed by Chisholm and Caballero. So those are the 3 batters up for the next, the top of the second inning. Stanton is up, and Maley is going to be pitching for the Giants. First pitch is a ball outside. The count is 1-0. Second pitch is a ball outside. The count is 2-0. The count is 2-0 for Stanton with nobody on. He's leading off the inning. Third pitch is a called strike. The count is 2-1. And the fourth pitch is a ball. The count is 3-1. Three and one, nobody out. Another call strike, and the count is full, 3-2. Come on, Big G. The count is 3-2. And he gets a hit, and he hits a single on a ground ball to the right fielder, Jung Hoo Lee. So Stanton is on first with a single. He hit a single on a ground ball to right field. Nice piece of hitting by Stanton. Chisholm is up. Pitches outside, ball one. A pitch inside, it's a called strike. The count is 1-1. He swings at the third pitch. The count is 1-2. It's a foul ball. Count is 1-2. And he swings at the fourth pitch, but it's a foul, and it's a foul ball. The count is 1-2. One and two, runner on first, and nobody out. Top of the second inning. Fifth pitch is a ball. The count is 2-2. Pitch number 6 just misses the zone. The count is 3-2 now. So the count is full. And nobody out. Oh, the Giants challenged the last pitch, so it wasn't supposed to be 3-2. The umpire called it a ball, but it was overturned and it was called a strike. So Jazz Chisholm just struck out. So now Caballero's up. First pitch is a ball. The count is 1-0. Swinging. Caballero swings at a strike. The count is 1-1. Pitch outside. The count is 2-1. Okay. The count is 2-1. You have one on first and one out. And here, the fourth pitch is a called strike, and Caballero has a 2-2 count with a runner on first and one out. He hits foul ball. The count is still 2-2. The count is 2-2. Runner on first. Top of the second inning. Six pitches, another foul ball. The count is still 2-2. Runner on first and 1 out. Top of the second. Another foul ball. Nice at bat for Cabby. That's the seventh pitch of the at bat, and the count is still 2-2. And 1 out. The batter asks for timeout on pitch number 8 of the at bat. The count is still 2-2. Runner on first. Another foul ball. Nice at bat. Okay, it says pitch number 8. So now the count is still 2-2 with 8 pitches in the at bat. Caballero is called out on strikes, 2 outs. There's 2 outs, runner on first, and McMahon is the batter. McMahon is up. Runner on first, and top of the second inning. First pitch is a ball outside. Second pitch is a called strike. The count is 1-1. You have 2 outs. McMahon swings at the third pitch, and it's a ground out second baseman, Luis Arias, and the inning is over. That was out number 3, and the Yankees leave Stanton stranded on first base. Adames is going to be leading off the inning for the Giants, and he's going to be followed by Bader and Bailey, with Will Warren on the mound. Adams is going to be leading off the inning, and he's going to be followed by Bader and Bailey. And Will Warren is going to be pitching the bottom of the second inning. There's still no runs in the game, and both teams have 2 hits. Thomas is up. First pitch is a ball. The count is 1-0. He swings at the second pitch, and it's pop out to shortstop Jose Caballero. The pitch is a swinging strike. For Bader. Second pitch is a ball in the dirt. The count is 1-1. The third pitch is a ball in the dirt. The count is 2-1. There's 1 out. Okay, and Harrison Bader grounded out to third baseman Ryan McMahon, and that's 2 outs. Next up is Bailey. So it's 2 outs, and Bailey's up now. In the bottom of the second inning. First pitch is a ball. The count is 1-0. Second pitch is another ball. The count is 2-0, but this pitch just missed the bottom of the corner. The count is 3-0 now. Another pitch outside, and the count is 3-0 for Bailey. 2 outs, and the count is 3-0. He's going to be followed by Smith playing first base. Okay, called strike. The count is 3-1. Bailey walks, and now Smith is up with a runner on first and 2 outs. First pitch is a ball. The count is 1-0. Runner on first with 2 outs. And the next pitch is a strike. The count is 1-1 with nobody out. 2 outs and a runner on first. Okay, the count is 1-1. There's a pickoff attempt at first base, and the count is still 1-1, and we have a runner on first. Foul ball. The count is 1-2. 1-2. 2 outs. Runner on first. Bottom of the second inning. Another ball. The count is 2-2. Pitches up and away. 3-2. The count is full. 2 outs and runner on first. Count is full. Runner on first and 2 outs. He pops out first base Ben Rice, and the inning is over. That was out number 3, and bottom of the second. That ends the bottom of the second inning. Wells is going to be leading off the inning for the Yanks. He's going to be followed by Grisham and Judge to start the top of the third inning. The top of the third inning is about to start, and you have Wells leading off the inning, and he's going to be followed by Grisham and Judge. Like I said, you must live in the U.S. I said it again. To the subscriber number 100, a Yankee hat in whatever color you want it. But make sure that you subscribe if you're watching the game right now. Okay? And the subscriber 100 is going to get a free Yankee hat mailed to their home. Wells is up, and Mailey is going to be pitching for the Giants to start the top of the third inning. Top of the third. Okay. Pitches outside. The count is 1-0. Austin Wells flies out to center fielder Harrison Bader, and that's the first start of the inning. Grisham is up now. Grisham is 0 for 1. Right now he's hitting 143, and he has a 679 OPS. he did had a triple on the opening night game. Mm, I believe that's the only hit he has right now. First pitch is a ball. The count is 1-0 for Grisham. 1 out. And the foul ball. The count is 1-1. Pitch outside. The count is 2-1. Swinging strike. The count is 2-2. Grisham's asking for a timeout. The count's still 2-2. There's 1 out, and nobody is on base. And he'll be followed by Aaron Judge. It's a called strike, and Grisham is out. He strikes out. He strikes out looking for the second out of the inning, and he'll be followed by Judge. Oh. Grisham challenged the call, and it was overturned to a ball. So now the count continue. The count is now back to 3-2. The Yankees have 2 challenges remaining. The count is 3-2 and 1 out. Foul ball. The count's still 3-2 with 1 out. And Trent Grisham walks. Aaron Judge is up, a runner on the first and 1 out. Aaron Judge batting second. And first pitch is a ball. The count is 1-0. Strike, 1-1. It was a called strike, and the count is 1-1. And now is runner on first and 1 out. Count is 2-1. With a pitch on the third by Mailey. Count is 2-1, and for Judge with a runner on first and top of the third inning. Swinging strike at the next pitch, and the count is 2-2. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is full for Judge with Grisham on first and 1 out. And Grisham is on first base via the walk, and Judge now has a full count and 1 out. And Aaron Judge strikes out swinging. And he's 0 for 2 today. Now the Yankees have 2 outs. Bellinger's up, and he's 1 for 1. He had a triple earlier today, and his previous bat. And right now there was 2 outs, and Grisham is out first via the walk, and that's the only runner on first on base. The runner on base they had right now. foul ball. Is the first pitch, so the count is 0-1. Barlinger is asking for a timeout. There's 2 outs, runner on first, and the count is 0-1. The pitch in the dirt, the count is 1-1. One and one, runner on first, and 2 outs. Next pitch is inside. The count is 2-1. The next pitch is right at the corner, so it's right outside the corner. So the pitch is it was a called strike, and the count is 2-2. Bellinger hits a single on a ground ball to center fielder Harrison Bader, and Trent Grisham goes to third base on the hit. So we have runners on the corners with 2 outs, and Ben races up. Come on, Ricey. Mm-hmm. 1-1, top of the third, and 2 outs, and runners at the corners. The first pitch is a foul ball, so it's 0-1. Second pitch in the dirt, the count is 1-1. One and one, runs at the corner. Pitch outside. The count is 2-1. Pitch right around the corner. The count is 2-2. The bottom corner. Two and 2, and 2 outs. Runners at the corners. Bellinger's on first, and Grissom is at. So he's hit. Rice doubles on a sharp line drive to right field, and Grisham scores and Bellinger score. So the count is the game is now 2-0. The Yankees are up by 2 runs that were driven in by Rice, who's 1 for 2 today with 2 ribbies, and right now he's hitting .333 and he has a 929 OPS. Good job by Rice getting in those runs via a double. And both Bellinger and Grisham scored on the hit. Stanton is up with a runner in scoring position. He's 1 for 1 today with a single. First pitch is a ball. Pitch is a strike right inside, and the count is 1-1. Called strike. Swinging strike, and the count is 1-2. 2 out, and runner on second. The score is 2-0. Stanton hits another foul ball. The count is still 1-2. Come on, G. Big G. You got this. Ball outside, just misses the corner, so the count is 2-2 now. And he misses a pitch right down the middle, and it's in. Oh, he hit it. Oh, Stanton hit singled on a line drive to left field, and he was gunned down at home, and Rice was gunned down at home trying to score. So that was what happened. He did hit a hit, but it was Rice was out at home plate trying to score. So the game stays at 2-0, 2-zip. Bottom of the third inning, Lee is going to be leading off. Chapman is going to be hitting second, and Rice is going to be hitting third in the inning. Give me a sec. I'll be back in a minute. And first pitch is a strike, right down the middle. Next pitch is a pitch in the dirt. The count is 1-1. Third pitch is a called strike, and just around the bottom. So the count is 1-2 right now, with 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lee doubles in a line drive to right field, Aaron Judge. So we runners in scoring position for Chapman with no outs. The score is 2-zip. The Giants haven't scored any runs in the past two games. So let's see how they do today against Warren. First pitch is a ball. The count is 1-0. And the run. Chapman hits a single and a ground ball to center fielder. Trent Grisham. Lee scores on the hit, and the score is 2-1. That's the first run of the season for the Giants. Congratulations. Yay. They scored a run at Will Warren, who's pitching today. So now we have one on first with no outs, and the score is now 2-1. The Yankees have 5 hits, and the Giants have 4 hits today. And the score is by 2-1. Will Warren stepped off. Arise is hitting now. First pitch is a call strike. Runner on first, no outs. Okay, second pitch is a called strike. The batter is 0-2 right now, so the count is 0-2. And runner on first with no outs. And Lee Rice strikes out swinging for the first out of the inning. Bottom of the third, and Devers is up now with a runner on first and 1 out. First pitch is outside. It's called a ball. 1-0 for Devers. Second pitch is a called strike. Called strike right down the middle. The count is 1-1. The batter's asking for a timeout. 1-1 is the count. That's runner on the first and 1 out. And the score is 2-1. And we're in the bottom of the third inning. Swinging strike. The count is 1-2. Pickoff attempt at first base. The still 1-2, and runner on first with 1 out. Devers strikes out swinging, and that's out number 2. So now we have 2 outs. Ramos is up with runner on first and 2 outs. In the bottom of the third inning, the score is 2-1. The Yankees up. Pitches a called strike right down the middle. The count is 0-1. Runner on first. Pitch outside. The count is 1-1. For Ramos, he was 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Foul ball. The count is 1-2. One and two for Ramos with 2 outs and runner at first. Foul ball, and the count is still 1-2. One and two, runner on first and 2 outs. Yankees up 2-1. Ball up and in. The count is 2-2 now, with a runner on first and 2 outs for Rockies. He hits another foul ball. The count is 2-2 with a runner and first and 2 outs. And he strikes out looking at the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Let's see if he challenges this pitcher because the pitch is right outside the corner. So let's see if he challenges. And he did challenge the pitch number 7, and it was overturned. So the count is now 3-2. And runner on first and 2 outs. He fouls. He swings at pitch number 8, and it's another foul ball. The count is full with a runner on first and 2 outs, and the score is 2-1. Yankees up in the bottom of the third. He grounds out to second baseman, and the inning is over. Yes, Chisholm is up, and he'll be followed by Caballero and Ryan McMahon. In the top of the 4th inning, make sure you subscribe. Subscriber 100 is going to win a Yankee hat in whatever color you want. And just let me know the size and the color. It will be sent to your home. You must live, the only condition, you must live in the U.S., okay? Make sure, while you're watching this, make sure you continue to subscribe to my channel. Yankees are up 2-1, and this is the first run that the Giants scored during the season, and it was off Will Wine. The Yankees have 2 runs and 5 hits and 0 errors, and the Giants have 1 run, 4 hits, and 0 errors. As we begin the top of the 4th inning with Chisholm up, leading off the inning. Subscribe to the channel, So we can increase the people that can see me on YouTube. Destism is up. Yankees winning to run. They're winning by the minimum. They have five hits and four and zero errors. The Yankees have scored 2 runs and they have one walk and 3 strikeouts in the game. Judge strikeout, Chisholm strikeout, and Caballero was another strikeout. So first pitch is a ball outside for Chisholm. The count is 1-0. Right up. The second pitch is right outside the corner. It's a called strike and it's a foul ball. So the count is 1-1. One and one for Chisholm with nobody out. He's leading off the inning. The third pitch is high. The count is 2-1. And fourth pitch is a foul ball. The count is still is 2-2 now. He's leading off the inning. There are no outs, and the Yankees are winning 2-1. Jazz is called out on strikes for the second time today. So he's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So the Yankees are 1 out. And Caballero's up now. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout too. And 1 out. Come on, Cabby. First pitch is a foul ball. Second pitch is a swinging strike. So the count is 0-2 for Cabby. 0-2, 1 out. And top of the fourth inning. The pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Come on, Cabby. And he's called that on strikes too. Again. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts there. So now McMahon is the last batter. Oh, he's batting with 2 outs and no runners on base. And top of the fourth inning for the Yankees. McMahon is 0 for 1 today. Pitches outside and first pitch is a strike. And on the second pitch, McMahon hits. And he flies out sharply to right fielder Young, who leads to end the inning. San Francisco is going to hit in the bottom of the fourth inning. They have Adames leading off, and he'll be followed by Bader and Bailey. They're both none of them have hits, and Bailey has a walk. He got in his previous at bat. And Will Warren has 3 strikeouts today, and he struck out Arias, Devers, and Ramos, and struck him out to end the inning too. So now Ramos struck out in his first at bat, but he grounded out second in his last at bat. So now Dames is going to lead off the inning, and he's 0 for 1 2, and 2 is Bader. Bottom of the fourth inning for the Giants. It's Willie Adames from the Dominican Republic. Bader on deck and Bailey in the hall. Yankees are leading 2-1 with 5 hits, 0 errors. Giants have 1 run, 4 hits, and 0 errors. First pitch is a called strike right down the middle, and it's the first pitch of the inning. The count is 0-1. Swinging strike at second pitch, and count is 0-2. Third pitch is a ball up, and the count is 1-2. Foul ball. He swings at a pitch outside, and it's a foul ball. The count is 1-2. Another foul ball. The count still 1-2. This is the game of the foul balls. Ramos hit a couple of foul balls today. Now Adames, and from the Yankees, I believe it was Caballero in his first at bat. He hit, I think it was like 8 or 9 pitches. And it's an out. He pops out second baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr. for the first out of the inning, and he'll be followed by Bailey. Now, if you're watching, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Subscriber number 100 is going to win a New York Yankees hat in whatever color you want and in your size, okay? The only condition, you must live in the States, okay? First pitch is a ball. The count is 1-0. He swings at the second pitch, and it's single to left fielder Cody Bellinger, and we have runner on first with 1 out, and Bailey's up. First pitch is a swinging strike. The count is 0-1 for Bailey. Runner on first, 1 out. Perfect. 0-1 count. Okay, and the second pitch is an out, and he hits ground out into a double play to end the inning. Jose Caballero to pitch from Rice to Caballero to Will Warren, and it's a double play ends the inning for Haruzo Beater out at second, and Bailey hit out as first. So it's a inning and double play for the Giants. Now the Yankees are up, and the score is 2-1. They both have 5 hits and 0 errors. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Subscriber number 100 is going to win a Yankee hat in whatever color you want. And you must live in the United States. Okay? Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, Wells is up. He's going to be leading off the inning, and he'll be followed by Grisham and Judge. The top of the 5th inning. Wells is up. He's 0 for 1 today. Let's see if he had any hits in him today. First pitch is up. It's called a ball. The count is 1-0. One and 0. Nobody out. He's leading off the inning. Top of the 5th inning. Foul ball. 1-1. Swinging strike now. The count is 1-2. Now he's asking for a timeout. Count is 1-2 for Wells. With no outs. In the top of the 5th inning. Foul ball. The count is still 1-2. And Austin Wells strikes out swinging for the first out of the inning. First pitch is a called strike, 0-1 for Grisham. He's 0 for 1 today with a run scored and a walk. Pitch is up and in, 1-1. Grisham grounds out softly to catcher Patrick Bailey to first base. To first base. Count it, the now there's 2 outs. 2 outs for Judge, and he's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Called strike, and the count is 0 and run for Judgy. He's going to be followed by Bellinger if he gets on base by any means. Okay. Come on, Judgy. Hey, yo. Yes! Come on, Judge. Judge homered on a fly ball to left field, and the score is now 3-1. Come on, Judge! Yes! Haha. Yeah, baby. I'm the well, you know the name of the show. It's Yankees on Fire. So I'm a Yankees fan. This is a Yankee channel, so I'm rooting for Judge. Yeah, baby. He hits. Yes. His second home run of the season. Now he's followed by Bellinger. Called strike right down the middle. The count is 0-1. Another called strike right down the middle. The count is 0-2. I don't know what he's waiting for, but he does have 2 hits today, so what do I know? The count is 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The count is 2-2. Cody Bellinger pops out to third baseman, Matt Chapman, to end the inning. And Judge hit a home run this inning to extend the lead to 3-1 with no runners on base with 2 outs. So nice hitting by Judge. Now the score is 3-1. The Yankees have 6 hits and 0 errors, and the Giants have 1 run, 5 hits, and 0 errors. The game is now official since now they're going into the bottom of the 5th inning. So if by any means this game has to end, like rain or something like that, the game is now official. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. And subscriber number 100 is going to win a Yankees hat in whatever color they want in your size. It's the only condition. You must live in the United States. Schmidt is going to be leading off the inning for the Giants, and he's going to be followed by Yang Hu Lee and Matt Chapman. And Will Warren is still the pitcher for the Yankees. Right now he's at 72 pitches. So let's see if the Yankees bring him out to pitch the inning. I'm not sure they're going to bring him out because he has 72 pitches. And I don't know what the 11 is going to be today for Boone, since his first game. And he has 72 pitches. He's been pretty good. I don't think he's going to win the game because he only pitched for innings. So let's say the Yankees don't really. I mean, well, not the Yankees. The most teams in the majors don't really care about wins anymore. But I do, and I know some pitchers do like to get their wins. They like to get their wins in. Schmidt is up, leading off the inning for the Giants. Let's see if the Yankees bring Will Warren to start the inning. And they do. First pitch is a ball in the dirt, and it's the and second pitch is ball inside. The count is 2-0 for Schmidt. Foul ball. The count is 2-1. 2-1. Nobody out. 3-1 score. Bottom of the fifth inning. Yankees 6 hit. San Francisco 5. And Schmidt grounds out to shortstop Caballero. Young Lee is up. He's 1 for 2 today. With no walks, no strikeouts, and no ribbies. He does have a run scored. First pitch is out, up and away. It's called a ball, 1-0. 1 out. Swinging strike, 1-1. Another foul ball. The count is 1-2 now. Well, the first pitch was a swinging strike, and this one is a foul ball. I apologize. So the count is still 1-2. Okay. Up and away, 2-2. 1 out. Chapman on deck. Two and two, 1 out. Another pitch up and away, and the count is 3-2. Count is 4 for Lee. Foul ball by Lee. Count is still 4. Young Who Lee walks. Runner on first, 1 out. And Chapman is up. Will Warren is at 83 pitches. Chapman is 1 for 2 today with an RBI. He's driven in the only run for the Giants in the season so far. I know that sounds outrageous, but that's true. This is the first run they scored on the third in the 3 games, and it was driven in by Chapman. He'll be followed by Ryers if he gets on base. Well, if he doesn't hit until the play. Okay, the Yankees are bringing in Brent Hedrick to face Chapman. So, Will Warren's night is over and doesn't get the win today. So it's gonna probably be one of these relievers today if they are able to hold the fort today. But right now the game is 3-1 and there's one out. And Brent Hedrick is gonna be replacing Will Warren today. So Will Warren's night is over for today. Let's see what Ben Hedrick can do for the Yankees today. This is his first outing of the season. And let's see how he does. Matt Chapman is 1 for 2 today with an RBI. And he's hitting 143 with a 543 OPS. First pitch is a foul ball. 0-1. Oh, and 1? No. Pitch in the dirt, 1-1. Foul ball, 1-2. One and two, running around first base via the walk. And Chapman is called out on strikes, and there's 2 outs with a runner on first. And Arise is up for the Giants with 2 outs and running on first. Yang Hoo Lee is running on first base. He got on first base via the walk. He was issued a walk by Will Warren. First pitch is a ball inside, 1-0. Rise flies out to right fielder Aaron Judge to win the inning. So that's ends the 5th inning. Now the top of the 6th, and Rice will be leading off. Will be followed by Stanton and Chisholm. Rice is 1 for 2 today with 2 ribbies. He's hitting 333, and Stanton is 2 for 2 today with no run score. In the ribbies, right, he's hitting 600, and he has 1,500 OPS. That's insane. It's only 3 games, so it's not really bad. Pretty good number for Stanton to start the season. Chisholm is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And he's hitting 222. And he already has his first stolen base. I think he got it on his first game. He said he's aiming for 50-50. Let's see how that goes. You got to get on base in order to. I'm not too happy about him swinging for the fences for the 50 home runs, but you do need to get on base in order to get steal 50 bases. If I'm not mistaken, he's never stolen that many bases, so it'll be a career high for him. I know Caballero stole over 50 bases last season, but I love watching Caballero steal bases. He had 1 big stolen base, and he got it on yesterday's game against the Giants. Today he's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. I would want him to try to get on base by any means today. See if they can try to score more runs. So right now There's a two-run differential, so it's not really the end of the world. The Yankees have two runs, and the Giants have one. And the Yankees have 6 hits, and the Giants 5-0, and they both none have any errors in the game. And it's going to start at the top of the sixth inning with Ben Rice leading off the inning, who's 1 for 2 with 2 ribbies. And Ben Rice swings at the first pitch, and he grounds out to first baseman Casey Schmidt, and he's followed by Stanton, who's 2 for 2 today. Let's see what Big G does today. Well, he already has 2 hits, but let's see if he can hit on another Stantonian blast. First pitch is a called strike right down the middle, 0-1. Foul ball, 0-2. Come on, Big G. 0-2. And he strikes out swinging for the second out of the inning. Now there's 2 outs, and Chisholm is up. So Chisholm's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. He's hitting .222 and has a .522 OPS. Come on, Chisholm. Try to get a hit, boy. First pitch is a ball. Outside. Down the way. It's called a ball. 1-0. And it was overturned, and it's challenged by the Giants, and it's called a strike now. So the first pitch was called ball, now it's a strike. So it has 0-1. Second pitch is a ball, 1-1. Come on, Jazz. There's 2 outs right now, and the bases are clear, and Chisholm is up with 2 outs and 2 strikeouts. He struck out 2 times today. The count is 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah. He swings at the fourth pitch for an out, and he pops up to second base, squeeze a rise to end the inning. That was by the bottom of the 6th inning. San Francisco is going to have Devers leading off, and he'll be followed by Ramos and Adames. And there are no games. The next game is on. They're shocking. I know it's shocking, but there's no baseball tomorrow. I'm shocked. To be honest, I don't remember the last time there wasn't a game during the season that on a Sunday. And it's a weird schedule when they start the season. I don't know why they do it. But we'll get no baseball tomorrow. So I'll be back here on Monday. The Yankees are going to be playing against the Seattle Mariners. And it's going to be some fun games. And I was going to be pitching. Weathers is going to be pitching for the Yanks in that game. And let's see how he does. It's going to be his first career start as a Yankee. I hope he does well. He can have some pretty good stuff. And we'll see what he got. I mean, if he doesn't pitch well, that's not the end of the world because it's still a full season. And I like to judge players at the end of the season, see how they do it. Full. So now we have Devers leading off the inning for the Giants. Make sure you subscribe if you're watching and you're enjoying this. So, like I said, if subscriber number 100 is going to win a Yankee hat in whatever color you want, and in your size, whatever your size is, and make sure that you live in the United States. If you don't live in the U.S., I can't deliver the hat. Okay, so make sure that you live in the U.S. if you're a subscriber number 100. Okay. Devers is up. First pitch is in the dirt, and count is 1-0. In the bottom of the 6th inning, nobody on. Devers is the leadoff hitter of the inning. A swinging strike. The count is 1-1. Another swinging strike. It's 1-2. Come on, baby. Come on, Hedrick. Count is 1-2 for Devers. Nobody on. And the Yankees were winning 3-1. Pitch is low. The ball. Now the count is 2-2. Foul ball. Still 2-2. Another foul ball. The count is still 2-2. That was pitch number 6 of the at-bat. Another foul ball. Pitch on number 7. So the count is still 2-2. And Devers is 1-for-2 today with a strikeouts. He's hitting 200 on the season and has a 400 OPS. I don't want to jinx him, but I'm shocked that he hasn't hit a home run against the Yankees today. I mean, if he hits one right now, it's just one run, it wouldn't be trying the game. So. He murders the Yankees. I'm shocked he hasn't hit a home run for them. He hits a double on a fly ball over Judge. Sharp line drive to the left, right fielder Aaron Judge. He hits a double to lead off the inning. Right now, so he's 2-for-3 today. So now the Ramos is up with runner in scoring position and nobody out and no outs. The score is 3-1. Yankees up. And there's a mound visit by Blake. So the score is 3-1. They both have 6 hits and no errors. And Devers had a double to lead off the inning. So the score is now there are no outs and runner on second. Runners in scoring position right now for Ramos. There's a pitching change. Jake Bird replaces Brent Hedrick, and he will be facing Ramos when he comes to start the They got him from Colorado last year. He was awful, but in the game he pitched on opening day, he looked pretty good. Let's see how. Let's see how Bird does today. And Bird is going to be facing Ramos from the Giants, who's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. And he's hitting 222 and has a 555 OPS. He's had a couple of good at bats today. He's fouled off a lot of pitches, but he hasn't had any results. But good for the Yankees pitching staff to be able to not let them hit, well, not let them hit us. Today's their best day. They do have 6 hits. I mean, they only have 1 run, but they do have 6 hits. So it hasn't been like the last couple of days because they haven't been getting any hits in the last 2 games. First pitch is a foul ball. The count is 0-1 for Ramos, and there are no outs and runner in with a runner on second. Devers is the runner on second. Okay? He hit a double to lead off the inning. Count is 0-1. First pitch, second pitch is up and away. He just misses the corner. Count is 1-1. Third pitch is almost hit him, so the count is 2-1. That's 2 balls and 1 strike for Ramos. And the pitch that just misses, so the count is 3-1. So now come on, man. Strikes. Has 3 balls and 1 strike, and runner in scoring position for Ramos. Ramos singles and a ground ball to left fielder Cody Bellinger. Devers moves to third on the center. So we have runners at the corners with no outs. And Brett is pitching. He just gave up a hit to Ramos. So we have runners at the corner right now. Devers moved to third base on the hit in a single by Ramos. So now we have Adames up with no outs and runners at the corners. And the score is 3-1. Yankees up. First pitch is a foul ball right down the middle. And at the corners and the outs. Foul ball. The count is 0-2. Come on, Birdie. 0-2. No outs. Bottom of the 6th inning. Pitches up, 1-2. One and two runners at the corners. Willie Adames strikes out swinging, and that's 1 out. So we have runners at the corners, 1 out. Good job by Bird on striking out Adames. So then we have Bader coming up. He's 1 for 2 today. And Let's see what Birdie does against him. So we have one out by Diamond striking out. So he runs at the corners. Bottom of the sixth inning. Called strike right down the middle for Bader. 0-1. And he swings at the second pitch of the at bat for an out, and he hits into a double play. Second baseman Chaz Chisholm to shortstop Jose Caballero to first baseman Ben Rice to end the inning. Yes, yeah, baby, I love it. Good job by Bird. He did allow a hit to Ramos, but he was able to strike out Adames, and he got a Bader to ground out to an inning-ending double play. Nice. So now we have Caballero leading off the inning. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. He's hitting 300, and he does have a 600 OPS. He's 0 and he'll be followed by McMahon, who's 0 for 2, and Wells. Caballero, McMahon, and Wells are going to be the batters in the upcoming inning to lead to in the top of the seventh inning. I'm gonna go get some water. I'm back. Caballero is leading off the inning. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts, and he'll be followed by McMahon, who's also 0 for 2, and Wells is also 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Let's see if they can score some runs here in the top of the seventh inning. Oh. I didn't know that this was a thing on the MLB app. They have a player of the game voting, so it's voting. Player of the game voting is now open for player of the game. Tap here to vote now. So, if you knew about that, let me know in the comments. But it's the first time that I hear that. I didn't know that was a thing on that you could do that on the MLB app. So let me know in the comments if you already knew about that, and let me know if it's something that they brought this year, or if it's something that they've done in the past. This is the first time I see it. Okay, so Caballero swung at the first pitch. He flied out to left field, and now we have McMahon out, and he's 0 for 2 with 1 out. call a strike right down the middle. Which is now a foul ball for McMahon. The count is 0-2. McMahon is asking for a timeout now. The count is 0-2 with one out on the top of the seventh inning. And he grounds out to pitcher. He grounds out to the pitcher for the second out. He was 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. He's hitting 222 on the season with a 422 OPS. And he swings at the first pitch for a strike. 0-1. Pitching in dirt, the count is 1-1. 2 outs, and the bases are clear. 1-1, nobody in. And top of the seventh inning. Another swinging strike. The count is 1-2 for Wells. He's 0 for 2 today, and nobody on base. Top of the seventh inning, 3-1. Wells strikes out on the foul tip and to win the inning. Top of the seventh inning. It's time for the seventh inning stretch. Oh, it's not. They're not playing Yankee Stadium. They're playing Pet. I forgot the name of the park. Is it Petco? Petco Park, I think it is. Oracle Park. I apologize. Will be Bailey. They're hitting it in Oracle Park, and Bailey will be leading off the inning, and he'll be followed by Schmidt and Lee in the bottom of the seventh inning. So, the Giants have out-hit the Yankees today, but they only have 1 run. They have 7 hits, and the Yankees have 6 hits. None of them have errors, and the Yankees are leading 3-1. You have Bailey leading off the inning for the Giants. He'll be followed by Schmidt and Lee. There won't be any games tomorrow. Please remember to like and subscribe for the algorithm, and so other people can watch. So this can show up on other people's game feed, so they can see this. Make sure you subscribe also. And subscriber number 100 is going to get a Yankee hat in whatever color they want in your size. First pitch for Bailey is a ball outside. Count is 1-0. The bottom of the seventh inning. 2-0. Pitch out. Another pitch outside. 2-0 for Bailey. Who's that? Call strike. The count is 2-1. So, like I said, so now the count is 2-1 for Bailey. He's leading off the inning. Let's see what Bird does. He's Bailey pops out shortstop Jose Caballero for the first out of the inning, and he'll be followed by Schmidt, who's 0 for 2 today. Schmidt doesn't have any hits on the season. He has a 111 OPS right now, and that's it. He's done. Or not. Schmidt is hitting with 1 out, and the bases are clear in the bottom of the 7th inning for the Giants. It's a called strike right down the middle, and the count is 0-1 for Bird. Bird is still pitching. He's already pitched an inning in the 3rd. And second pitch is a ball. It just misses. It's 1-1. Yeah. Oh, it was the pitch by Bird was challenged and was overturned to a strike. So the count now is 0-2, and the batter is asking for a timeout. So the count is 0-2. And Schmidt strikes out swinging, so he's the second out of the inning. The count now Lee is up with the bases clear and 2 outs. Nobody's on base for the Giants with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. And Bird has pitched an inning in 2/3. He has two strikeouts. Tim Hill replaces Jake Bird, and okay. So we have Bird is going to be pitching to Lee, who's going to be coming up to hit with 2 outs and nobody on base. Nice piece of pitching by Bird. He pitched an inning in 2/3 for the Yanks, and he's been pretty good this season so far. In his 2 outings that I've seen him. Now it's Tim Hill's turn, and let's see what he does. He pitched well in yesterday's game today, so let's see if he's up to the challenge. Lee is going to be hitting with nobody on base and 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. He's going to be facing Tim Hill from the left side. First pitch is a call strike. Count is 0-1. And 1 for Lee. Second pitch is a foul ball. He's 0-2. Going 2 for Lee. is facing Hill. If he gets on base, he'll be followed by Chapman. Ball outside. Just misses the corner. Let's see if Wells challenges. Yes, it was challenged and it was overturned, and it's a call strike, and he strikes out looking to end the inning. Nice. So Young Hoo Lee ended the inning on a call strike on that to end the inning. So nice piece of work by the Yankees bullpen so far. They've been all solid. Well, a lot of people had doubts about the bullpen, but one of the so far, I mean, there's only 3 games, but so far they've been looking pretty good to start the season. The Yesterday and in the first game it was Doval. His sink was looking sick. I mean, the stuff is just unbelievable. Yesterday he struck out the side, and I don't remember how on the first day how he did, but he didn't allow any runs. I'm not sure if he allowed anybody to get on the base, but one of his main issues is giving up walks, and he hasn't given up any walks this season so far. So far as suit outings, but he's been walking dominant. His stuff is just nasty out this world. And me and Bird couldn't even pitch last year. I believe he had a ERA around the sixes, if I'm not mistaken, for the Yankees. But I know he was awful. They had to send him to the minors to get corrected. And during the off season, they had him working on some stuff, and so far he's looking pretty good during this season. So let's see, they might have found something here. He's in the 2 outings that I've seen him, he's looked pretty good so far. And we have Grisham leading off the inning, and he'll be followed by Judge and Bellinger in the top of the 8th inning. See what they do. Come on, Richet. He's 0 for 2 today with a walk. And he's at 125 for 6.5 OPS. First pitch is inside at 0-1. I'm sorry, 1-0, it's a ball. 1-0. One and 0, first pitch on Grisham. Pitch is low. 2-0. And he singles in a line drag to left field. No, yes. Come on, Grisham. First hit of the day today for him. He also has a walk. His average is up to 222, and his OPS is 808. He'll be followed by Judge, who has a homer today, his second home run of the season. He's 1 for 3 with a strikeout. He's hitting 167, and he does have an 834 OPS. First pitch is a call strike right around the corner. If he challenges this pitch, I don't think he's going to be overturned, but it just misses around the corner, right at the knees. Inside pitch, and it's a call strike. Second pitch is a foul ball. So he's 0 for 2 right now. Judge is 0 for 2 against Miller. Sorry, he's 0-2 with 0 balls and 2 strikes. Foul ball. Now he's still 0 for 2. 0-2. No, 0 for 2. He has a homer right there. He's 0-2. 0 balls and 2 strikes. He swung at the third pitch, so the count is still 0-2. Here's a foul ball. Trent Grisham steals a base, so the count still and it's pitches right out around the corner at the bottom corner. It's called the ball. The count is 1-2 for Judge. So right now he has a runner in scoring position. Grisham stole first base, and nobody out. Count is 1-2 for Judge. Runner on second. Another foul ball. Judge is so it's still 1-2. Another pitch inside, 2-2. 2-2 for Judge. Pitch in the dirt, but count is full, 3-2 for Judge. And he has a runner on scoring position and nobody out. Count is full for Judge. Push him on second and nobody out. So Judge grounds out to catcher Patrick Bailey. And he throws to first base to get him out. So the runner didn't advance. Gresham stays at second. And Judge is out at first base. Grounds out to the catcher and he throws to first base for the first out. Pitches outside, right around the corner. Pitches 1-0. Pitching the dirt. The count is 2-0 for Bellinger. With 1 out. Top of the 8th inning. Let's see. Another ball. Up and in. The pitch is 3-0. One is going to come and pitch the top of the 8th inning. Let's see if it's still going to be the ball. I mean, it's not 3 games in a row. So it would be 2 days in a row if he pitches again. And if it's a safe situation, let's see if they bring Ben Marks pitch the game. He didn't pitch on the first day, but he did pitch. Yes, 2 days in a row. I'm not sure they're bringing the walls. I don't know how the Yankees feel about who's going to pitch the 8th, but we'll see. So, Bellinger walks, and you have runners at first and second for Rice, who's 1 for 3 today with 2 ribbies. He hit a 2-run scoring double. We have first pitch is a ball outside, down and away, 1-0. Has a 286 batting average and an 804 OPS. And he'll be followed by Stanton, who's there's only 1 out. 1 out. The count is 1-0. Runners on first and second. Grisham and Bellinger. Grisham got on base via a single, and Bellinger got on base via a walk. So pitches are called strike. The count is 1-1. Right around in the outside corner at the bottom. Up and in, it's a ball. Count is 2-1 for Rice. Count is 2-1 for Rice. and he's 1 for 3 today with a double. There's a foul ball. The count is 2-2 for Rice, and there's one out, and runners on first and second. He strikes out swinging for the second out. So Stanton is up. He's 2 for 3 today with a strikeout. Let's see what Big can do today. Oh, come on, Gabe. The score is still 3-1, and it's the top of the 8th inning. The Yankees are leading by 2 runs. They both have 7 hits and 0 errors. Come on, Stanton. Let's see what Big G can do today. And he's 2 for 3 with a 5.45. So the Brubaker is going to replace Miller. So Stanton's going to be facing Brubaker instead of Miller. So right now they're at 2 rounds, and one on first and second. Grisham got on base with a single, and he moved to second base on a walk by Bellinger. So right now, Bellinger got on base via the walk and the strike. Rice struck out with runners on first and second. And now he's going to be followed by Stanton. He's going to face Brubaker when he warms up. It's the top of the 8th inning. The Yankees are winning 3-1. And the Judge hit a home run earlier today. Was his second home run of the season. He was 1 for 4 today with a strikeout. And the other 2 runs came via double from Rice, who drove in Grisham and Bellinger with a double. And he hit in the 3rd inning. The Yankees took the lead in the top of the 3rd inning, and they haven't looked back since. They only allowed a run, and it was allowed by Warren. He pitched pretty well for the Yankees. He pitched 4 innings, 4+ innings. He didn't get any outs in the 5th inning. He pitched an inning in the 3rd, and then he was followed by Hedrick. Okay, so Giancarlo pops out to first baseman Casey Smith to end the inning. So it's still 3-1, and it's going to be the bottom of the 8th inning for the Giants. They both have 7 hits and 0 errors, and the Yankees still winning 3-1. Aaron Judge hit a home run at the top of the 5th inning to improve the Yankees' lead by 1. So now we have a Chapman leading off the inning, and he's going to be followed by Arise and Devers. The game is still 3-1. Yankees up. Both teams have 7 hits and 0 errors. Judge hit his second home run in the season. Mm. 1 for 3. The Chapman is 1 for 3 today, and he has the only run that the Giants have scored this season. He also has a strikeout, and he's hitting 125 with a 489 OPS. This might be his last at bat of the night today, unless the Giants make any progress, make any damage on the bases. Hill is still pitching the bottom of the eighth. So it's gonna the count is 2-1. First pitch was a strike, called strike, inside, and pitches out. Second pitch was outside, and third pitch was outside, and Chapman ground out to pitcher Tim Hill, and he throws to first base for an out. He's the first out of the inning. Now Arise is up. He's 1 for 3 today with a strikeout. He's hitting 200 and has a 473 OPS. Tim Hill's still pitching for the Yankees. And I kind of knew the Yankees aren't going to piss the wall today. It's still the beginning of the season, so first pitch is a swinging strike for Arise. Second pitch is a pitch in the dirt. The count is 1-1. One and one for Arise, who's 1 for 3 today. And he hits a single on a ground ball to shortstop Jose Caballero. And 1 out. He hits a single with 1 out. So right now 1 out, 1 man fifth for Devers, who's 2 for 3 today with a strikeout. He's hitting 273 with a 637 OPS. Devers grounds into a double play. Second base dash Tism to shortstop Jose Caballero to first baseman Ben Rice to end the inning. Stuck third double play by the Giants today. I like that. Okay, so great job by Tim Hill. I assume Bednar's going to be picking the ninth. I assume the Yankees weren't going to pitch the Wild today. It was, it was the third game, but they didn't actually play on Friday. So because opening day was on Thursday, and he did pitch on Thursday. I don't know if we better release him. It's kind of the Yankees weren't going to pitch him. Yeah. Now we have Chisholm hitting in the ninth, and he'll be followed by Caballero and McMahon. And Chisholm is 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts. Right now he's hitting 200 with a 473 OPS. And Caballero is going to be hitting second inning. And he's 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts as well. He's hitting 273 with a 546 OPS. He'll be followed by McMahon, who's also 0 for 3 with a 143 average and a 476 OPS. And if O'Neal doesn't get on base, they'll be followed by Ross, who's 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts. Yankees have 9 strikeouts today and 2 walks. So striking out a lot still, but they're winning. Right now the score is 3-1. The San Francisco has out hit the Yankees by 1. The Yankees have 7 hits and San Francisco has a hit, and none of them have any errors. Let's see if Chisholm can get a hit today. He's 0 for 2 today. 0 for 3, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Okay, Chisholm is up. And the game is still 3-1. Yankees up in the top of the 9th inning. First pitch is a ball outside. And Walker is the pitcher for the Giants right now. Pitch is outside, 1-0. Call strike, up and in. Third pitch is a ball in the dirt, and the count is 2-1 for Chisholm. 2-1, no outs. Top of the 9th inning. Foul ball, 2-2. Two. This is the count for Chisholm. Chisholm Jr. Another pitch in the dirt. The count is 4-3-2 for Chisholm. Chisholm Jr. Who's 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts. Batter's asking for a timeout. The count is 4. Nobody on and nobody out. Another foul ball. Look at Pat. Count is still 3-2. Three and two for Chisholm Jr. Nobody on and no outs. Another foul ball. Putting up a good at bat by Jazz. He's 0 for 3 today. He flies out to right fielder Young Ho Lee for the first out of the 9th inning. Caballero's up. Caballero's 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts. See if he can squeeze a hit here. Call strike up in the middle. Second pitch is a ball up. The count is 1-1. 1-1 for Caballero. Who's 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts. Pitches up and away. Ball 2. 2-1. Foul ball, 2-2. 2-2 for Caballero, the count. Caballero is 2-2 right now, and there's one out, and the bases are clear in the top of the ninth inning. And he strikes out swinging for the third time today. So he's 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts today for Caballero. Now he'll be followed by McMahon, who's 0 for 3 today, and 2 outs and nobody on base. Pitches up and away. 1-0. And 2 outs for McMahon, who's 0 for 3. And he flies out to left fielder Elliot Ramos to end the inning. Ramos is going to be leading off the ninth inning, the bottom of the ninth. And he's going to be followed by Adames and Bader. And they'll be facing Bednar from the Yankees. The score is 3-1. Ramos is up. He's 1 for 3 today. Right now he's hitting 300 and has 700 OPS. And he has a strikeout. Will Warren pitched 4 innings today, so he's not going to be getting the win. We'll see who gets the win today, but I see that. And then he was followed by Hedrick and then Bird, who was followed by Hedrick, who threw 2/3 of an inning, and then by Bird, who threw an inning in 2/3, and then he was followed by Hill, who pitched an inning in the third, and they didn't allow any runs. The only run was allowed by Will Warren, and that's the only run that the Yankees have allowed in these 3 games to the Giants against the Giants. And we have Ramos leading off the inning in the San Francisco's last chance for the to tie or win the game. In the bottom of the ninth inning, the score is 3-1, and we'll have Bednar pitching the bottom of the ninth for the Yanks. Bednar got his first save of the season yesterday, and the first pitch is a strike right down the middle, and it's a foul. It's a foul ball by Ramos swinging at the first pitch. The count is 0-1. Count is 0-1 for Ramos. Who's 1 for 3 today. And the second pitch is a called strike. Right down the middle. So the count is 0-2. Third pitch is a curveball in the dirt. And the count is 1-2 for Ramos. There are no outs and no runners on base right now. And it's the bottom of the ninth inning. The score is 3-1. And a foul ball. The count is still 1-2 for Ramos. The batter's asking for a timeout. And count is still 1-2. No runners on base. And he's leading off the game. Game is 3-1 and nobody on base. Pitches up and away, 2-2. Ramos is called out on strike on a pitch right outside. Let's see if the Giants challenge. It looks like it's right around. It's right. It's up in the middle part, but it's right outside. So let's see if they challenge. Yeah, they challenged it and it was overturned, and it was a ball. So now the count is 4-3-2 for Ramos, leading off the inning for the Giants. So it's 3-2 now for the Giants and facing Ramos. Let's see. 3-2. Oh, that Ramos walk. So we have runner on first base for Adames, who's 0-for-3 today. Runner on first, nobody out. First pitch is a ball. Oh, 1-0 for Adames. Runner on first, no out, and Adames has a 1-0 count. He's 0-for-3 today with a strikeout. He doesn't have any hits in the season right now. Call strike, up and in, and the count is 1-1 for Adames. A foul ball. The count is 1-2 for Adames. Has a runner on first, no outs. And 2 is the count for Adames with nobody out and runner on first. Foul ball. Count still 1-2 for Adames with nobody out and runner on first. Ramos got on base via the walk. It's the bottom of the ninth inning for San Francisco. It's the last chance they have to either tie or win the game. Ball in the dirt. The count's still 2-2. Now 2-2 for Adames, who's 0-for-3 today with a strikeout. And the count is 2-2 for him. No. He singles on the line drive to left fielder Cody Bellinger. Elliot Ramos goes to second. So we have runners on first and second with no outs for the Giants with Adames hitting a single now. Now we have runners on first and second. So we're facing Bader. Bader's 1-for-3 today. Let's see. And there are no outs. Bader is the tying run, so I'm sorry, the leader. Oh. If Bader hits a home run, there'll be walk off home run. It'll, it'll be a walk off. So right now we have Bader with two runners on with no outs, and he's hit the swinging strike at the first pitch. Count is 0-1. Runners on first and second for Bader. Mm-hmm. Another the Bye, que estoy haciendo un live en el juego. The ball in the dirt and two pitches in the dirt. Right down the middle for two pitches in the dirt. And, Harrison Bader strikes out on foul tip for the first out of the inning. Now we have one out and two runners on base. We have runners on first and second, and one out. Bader struck out on a foul tip. Yep. Swinging strike on Jared Oliva is pinch hitting for Willie Adam. He's pinch running. I'm sorry for Willie Adame. He's at first base. First pitch is a strike, and Patrick Bailey grounds into a game-ending double play from second base. Second baseman Jazz Chisholm to shortstop Jose Caballero to first baseman Ben Rice, and the Yankees win the game. They're with a three-game winning streak to start the season. The Yankees so far have allowed only one run to start the season, and it was by Will Warren, who pitched 4 innings today, and he was the only run that they've allowed in 3 games, which is pretty good. I don't know if it's the Yankees or the Giants offense not being that good. I don't know because I don't watch the Giants that often. I know that I remember Lee had a couple of homers last season against the Yankees, but if I'm not mistaken, he hit like 10 homers during the whole season, and I thought he was good, but I only see them when they play against the Yankees. I know Chapman. He used to play against He's been a pretty good player in his career. Arias had won a couple of batting titles, and that was used to murder the Yankees. I'm glad he didn't do any damage against the Yankees. He was starting to come into his own today. He did hit a single and a double, but he's hitting 250 and with a strikeout. And Ramos put a couple of good at bats, but I think it's the first time I see him. I thought that's pretty good. So Bader got released by the Yankees a couple of years ago, so he can make of that whatever he wants. So He's been inconsistent. He has a lot of injuries. And Bailey, I don't know. And Schmidt had out of nowhere. So, well, I'm glad the Yankees won. Please remember to like and subscribe and have a blessed and wonderful day. And remember that the subscriber number 100 is going to win the Yankees hat in whatever color you want. Make sure that you live in the United States. If you don't live in the U.S., I can't deliver the hat to you, okay? So that's the only requirement that you need in order to win it. But that's for the subscriber number 100. Now, please remember to like, subscribe, and have a blessed, wonderful day. This was Yankees on Fire.